Doctor, when you talk about drugs, what are some of the more overprescribed drugs that you see in your practice, ones that maybe aren't even necessary for most people?
Well, I can tell you the number one drug that's being sold in America are the statin drugs. They would love to put statin drugs in the water supply. And statin drugs have terrible effects. The number one effect that it is that it causes liver disease. You know, I have this oil filter here. It's a great prop. The oil filter for the men that are watching this is the liver to your body. This oil filter is a Fram oil filter. We're not promoting Fram, but Fram said, pay me now or pay me later. So if you don't take care of this liver, it's not going to take care of you. And before this segment's over, remind me to talk to you about body signals for a congested liver. Well, statin drugs, the number one side effect is liver disease. Optic stroke, Parkinson's shakes, glaucoma, and pain. So I treat people that have pain, joint pain in their body. If they have statin drugs, one of the first things I talk to them about is, when did your pain start? People haven't even correlated the fact that their pain starts when they started taking the medication. Do you know, for all those people around the world that are watching this right now, there are 3 foods that you can buy at any grocery store in America, preferably organic, that if you ate those foods on a regular basis, you could lower your cholesterol 50%. So with a show of hands around the world, how many want to know those 3 foods? But it gets better than that. If there's one food that you could eat, Scott, one food that you could eat, lower your cholesterol 40%, regardless of what that food is, would you eat it?
Absolutely.
You're a smart man. Okay, so these are the ever-famous Dr. Bob's ABCs.
Okay.
A half a red apple every day. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, and I know people are wondering, well, why not a green apple? Well, I have a Doctor of Natural Health degree, plus I practice clinically as a chiropractor. So in my studies for my Doctor of Natural Health degree, I have read a lot of books and I take a lot of classes. One of them was on Ayurvedic medicine. And I had to read a class on, I took a class on herbology. So in the Ayurvedic medicine book, they talked about green apples stagnate digestion. Red apples will promote digestion. So Indian Ayurvedic medicine is all about proper digestive flow. That's the whole purpose of curry.
Okay.
So you could lower your cholesterol 13% by eating an apple a day. We promote at least a half an apple every day, preferably a red. And then what's really significant is you look at the PLU number on your apple, on the bottom right here. The PLU number is just the number that they use for selling, I suppose. But you want it to say the number 9, like 98436. That means that the apple is organic. The apple you never want to eat is one that starts with a number 8, because 8 means genetically engineered. All other numbers are considered standard. So you want 9, so usually a little yellow label. You do not want 8. All others are considered standard. Now, I have a concern about apples, by the way, is arsenic. We're seeing more and more patients that come into office. I know that apples have a lot to do with that, so you always want to eat organic apples.
So before you get to the other foods, what is it about the apple that promotes digestion? What's in there that does
Well,
that?
there's fiber in there.
Okay.
Actually, the apple is the number one food to get rid of free radicals in your body. It has the highest ORAC, and that ORAC is the standard for getting rid of free radicals in the body. So if there's nothing else that anybody would do from this short segment, just add a half a red apple every day.
Okay.
Now, this is a plum, but it really is a beet for the purposes of this program today. When I tell people about Dr. Bob's ABCs, they always say, I love the A and I love the C, but man, I don't know about the B. You can lower your cholesterol 40% by eating 15 grams of beet fiber 3 or 4 times a week. I eat beets every day. Now, I am pretty close to 60 years old. I have absolutely normal cholesterol. I just passed a life insurance test. They told me that I was ridiculously healthy. I will save $20,000 over the lifetime of that life insurance, by the way. So being healthy actually can save you money. So if you eat at least a 1/3 cup of beets every day, you'll lower your cholesterol 40%. Between these two, we're talking 50%, 53 to be exact. That means that these 2 foods right here are more effective than the leading statin drug. And the leading statin drug makes $19 billion a year. So how do you prepare these? Preferably organic. Raw graded organic is the best. You could also bake them, cut them in half, throw some Celtic sea salt on them, olive oil, rice oil, balsamic vinegar, bake for an hour, 400 degrees till they're fork tender. I don't promote bottled. I don't promote pickled. I want you to eat the real deal. Now, finally, we have carrots. Carrots are vitamin A, precursors for A. There's someone watching us right now around the world that has little floaters in front of their eyes. They're called vitreous floaters. This is the liver, remember? Well, the liver is the storehouse for vitamins A, D, E, and K. It's a test question, by the way. The liver is the storehouse for vitamins A, D, E, and K. If you live in a toxic environment, if you live in an urban area, a lot of air pollution, your body's going to need more A. It'll take the A from the eyes. Remember the old saying, rob Peter to pay Paul? I'm not sure if you ever heard of that. So your body will take the A from the eyes to support the liver. Little floaters in front of your eyes. I will nearly guarantee, you should always go to your ophthalmologist to make sure there's no pathology there. You start adding a medium carrot, 4 or 5 baby carrots every day to your diet. Your skin, look at that skin. Your skin will improve, your floaters will go away. That's just statin drugs. That's just statin drugs.